Okay, good evening, everybody. It's a little bit past 8 o'clock on this Saturday night, the 11th of April, 2026. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. I'm JP, but my friends call me Jeeps. And we'll try to, I don't know what. This afternoon, there was a lot more hypercar servers hosted. And now, currently, not much. There's this that's coming in 30 minutes. I don't feel like that, especially in the rain. I mean, I did it this week, but I don't want to do it again. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. What can we do? What can we do? I don't want to practice. I did that this afternoon. See, this afternoon I got on. Nothing. Started practicing in a single player mode. And by the time I was finishing my stream, I went and had a look, and there was a couple of them. So I said, well, this is encouraging for this evening. The only one left is Sebring, and they're already in a race. So somebody was hosting, what was it, Imola? I guess I caught the end of that because it got hung up on the intro screen, loading screen. Had to reboot the game, henceforth why I am starting a little bit later at 8:15 rather than 8. Okay. Well, I might just decide to work on some liveries then. Not quite sure what to do here. Maybe I could host a race at Loadcell. Maybe I could do that. But a friend of ours, Chris Larson, who's a really good driver, said that some of my problems with the wingless was that third spring. On the Peugeot. So I might go and try that again. So I might go and try that again. Just very quickly here. See how that'll work out for me. Basically, we go here. 2 cars setup. Which one is the default? None. Then we stiffen these up. Add some packers. Try it out.
Justin Slim Friesen says, evening.
Hey, good evening. So Larson said that I didn't fool around enough with the third spring. And that was my problem with the Peugeot. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll have to message Dale again and say, well, can I change back? Wouldn't that be funny? Although I doubt that would be the case, but...
Justin Slim Friesen says, so what does it do?
Well, see, the car, I've raised it, and I've stiffened it as much as I was comfortable with. More than that, it would continuously spin out on me, even with packers and whatnot. But the third spring is supposed to help with the weight transfer. Kind of like what we do with packers. To prevent the car from bottoming out in the front and transferring too much weight to the front and losing everything in the rear. That's what the third springs are doing. In my case, when I'm accelerating down the straight, I'm trying to put as much weight as I can on the rear, but I'm bottoming out. So by stiffening that third spring or adding spacers to it or both, it allows my 4 corner springs to remain soft so I can do the corners. But it should prevent me from bottoming out and achieving higher speed. Which I tried playing with a little bit.
Justin Slim Friesen says,
But I guess I didn't play enough with it. Maybe I need to go more towards the go-kart extreme. But then again, this is going to be on warm tires. It might make it extremely more slippery on cold tires. I thought I had played a lot with that third spring, but apparently not enough. And it's hard for me to actually see it when I'm bottoming out, because I'm not behind the car looking at the sparks.
That time was a 155.34.
So I knew about the weight transfer stuff and stuff, but... And I fooled around a little bit with it to my recollection, and... it wasn't necessarily making things better. Then again, I wasn't trying to work on the bottoming out issue. I was trying to use it instead of using packers for when I'm braking in certain corners not to spin out. See, that's what I keep telling people. I don't have the skills necessarily to handle the cars with their setups. Like, I see them twitching the rear quite a bit, so I'm guessing that's where they are playing with the third spring.
That time was a 150.20.
So I stiffened them up a lot. I added some packers to it. Trying to figure out if it's actually helping me, making me faster or not. Or if it's changing too much the behavior of the car and not turning enough now for me.
Lap 151.26.
Hello. Hello, camera. Rick, don't be doing that. Just trying to wake up the other cat. Convince me to let them out. You behave. No, you're not going out.
Line 151.36.
Seems to be making me faster. For losing a little bit of handling. Well, I didn't take that corner very well, did I? I was gaining a lot more lead there, and again, a lot more here.
Lap 149.24.
Well, if I could just nail that corner properly. Danger sand. Sand bad. Man, I always have to fudge up a corner or two. And then cheat by cutting the track.
Lap 148.
So that gets me within, what, 4 seconds, but that was a lot of track cutting there. Yeah, I was looking at the hosted, nothing for hypers. Before hosting or anything, I figured I'll give what Larson told me a try here and practice it.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I don't remember what lap times you were getting in the Genesis.
Genesis, I got within 4 seconds of 144 on, I think, my 3rd lap in it, with little to no effort and throwing the car all over the track. See, that's the thing though. This car bites me every once in a blue moon. Still have a lot of fun with it though. So yeah, I have a feeling that, you know, in a couple of weeks from now, I'll be even quicker with the Genesis than trying to be as quick with the Genesis. Okay, you go ahead, dude. So currently I'm pretty similar to the Genesis.
0.95.
In the race, I think that my fastest lap was something around 145, probably on low fuel and stuff. Maybe 146. I don't remember. But I'm talking about Bahrain, so that's not comparable. I don't really know anymore. You can always look at the stat sheets, right? I guess that's where the real test would occur, to see if I'm bottoming out like I was. But my ride height seems to be a lot more stable than it was. Maybe I just put it way too tight. Maybe I need to just lighten up. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, let's just do new tires. And let's bring this halfway down.
Justin Slim Friesen says, another nice thing about CDA. It saves all your sessions. So you can go have a look at average lap times, personal bests, fuel usage. All that good stuff.
Yeah, stuff that would make me a good engineer, right? Which I'm not. Oh, I am at 50% here, where I was at 100 in the Genesis. So I'm struggling to keep up with the Genesis.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I believe there's a thing called Omeo Companion that also does that. Completely free.
Well, the guys were talking that they have an app that tells them when and where there's been an incident during the race. And if I'm not mistaken, Carl came up with a spreadsheet with all the stats for the race. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
Justin Slim Friesen says, oh yeah, I have that too.
Oh, so, okay. I might want to have a look at those things, but...
Justin Slim Friesen says, quick way to look through replays.
Things that I might want to have a look at, yep.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I'll see if I can find it and send a link.
Okay. Okay, let's see if I can keep up with the train here. It was super easy for me to hang out with them and even catch up to them in the Genesis. I don't know if it's the same train, though. I guess the train is the train is the train. Oh, seems you found it because I just received a DM.
Justin Slim Friesen says, Dale actually told me about that and shared a while ago.
Oh, okay. A lot harder for me to keep up with this train. And I'm all over the track.
Justin Slim Friesen says, found them both.
Excellent, thank you. The LMU companion thing and the whatever shows you tells you the accidents.
Justin Slim Friesen says, yeah.
Okay, perfect, thank you. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of track cutting in Thursday's race. And my car's bouncing too much in the front and too much in the rear.
Justin Slim Friesen says, now you can have even more programs running at once. LOL.
I'm not looking for the record. Rick, I said no, you're not going out. You know the hours that we go out every single night. As soon as I get on in the evening, he bothers me. I've lived here for 3 months now. It's the same schedule every day. And he's like, change or adapt your schedule.
Justin Slim Friesen says. The replay one doesn't have to be running though. It works by scanning the replay once or you start it in Lemieux.
Oh, okay. Well, it's definitely helping, I think. So now I know a little bit more how to use that third spring. And what's the issue with it that I was trying to resolve? But my driving is still skill-less. I'm the skill-less and the wingless.
Time 150.17.
See, when I get it to the point where it's not bottoming out anymore, now I kind of need to change this and change that. Maybe it was the other way around. Who knows? I locked up the tires. Not too noticeable. I still can't do that one. In general, it's turning better. For some reason I'm getting a lot more track cuts. Yeah, you know what? Budget. But I think this is a little bit better. Let's call it 3.1. I do have a version 4 here. And let's assign this one. And let's compare it to this. Just for the heck of it. Ooh, a lot more packers on the rear. A lot more. And a much softer front. Nothing too drastic here either. Wait a minute. Well, this is the one I'm comparing it to. So he goes even stiffer on the bars. He loosens it up the rear. Wow, okay. It's still pretty close to what I was doing. But I also think this is the setup I had this afternoon. And while we were talking, we were like, nope. Let's switch to the... Oh, train. Can I catch up with the train? I like doing the train. Is that why they were calling GC the conductor? And he must have had a train set when he was a kid, if he was born in the 70s. I was born in the 70s. I had a train set. I actually had two. Both of them were stolen. One by a landlord and the other one by my uncle. My uncle was like, I'd like to set up the train set for the kids when he got kids for Christmas. And after Christmas, instead of giving it back to me, I later learned that he had sold it for monies. Okay, well, I'm not catching up to these guys. Yeah, so number 4 is still better, though. This is the one I had this afternoon when I was testing. Or maybe I didn't even test the Peugeot today, did I? Yes, I did. When I went to the Genesis, and everything was so much easier and simpler. Both cars are a lot of fun, though. I don't know why the Toyota was so bad on this track, though. Because my first attempt here at hypercars during this league race thing was to use the Toyota. And I could not do one turn without spinning all over the place. One lap without spinning at each corner. And that's when Larson told me about the brake regen issue. But then I had the issue when the four-wheel drive kicks in, that I'd lose the rear. So you're turning in a corner here and all of a sudden you hit that 190 and you lose the rear. Yeah, the Genesis is just easier for me to drive. I think. Not quite sure anymore of nothing because I'm all confused in my little head. Oh, Hypers, practice, Le Mans. That's good for me. My race Friday is at Le Mans.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Which makes no sense. I would have thought understeer would kick in when the motors come on.
Well, then Larson said I had to play around with the differentials so that there's not too much power transfer to the front or something. And I'm like, man, I'm just getting into hypercars. Like, I understand what he's saying, I just don't know how to do it in the game. So I tried the Peugeot, and in the Peugeot, if I don't push it that much, I can easily go around the track and have a lot of fun. It's just when I'm trying to push it that I lose it all over the place. Oh, it's not letting me join? Is it locked? Oh, it's not even there anymore. What? Are they having issues? It's not even there anymore. Like, there's no more servers whatsoever. Do I do
Justin
this
Slim
again?
Friesen says. Maybe it just finished.
Well, earlier tonight, I got on at 8, joined the server, and what it does, it loads the map, but then it just hangs for 10 minutes. Ooh, there's a lot of cars here. But this is the Weekend Warrior bunch, right? If I get into this race, I'll get a lot of accidents.
Justin Slim Friesen says. 15 hypers right now.
No, Rick. We go out at the same time every day. My cat started to shed fur today like crazy. Like for 2 days now, the
Justin
temperature's been
Slim
a...
Friesen says. Just stay away from the Porsches. LOL.
LOL. The Porsche, every single other car, it could be any other car. I don't know. Maybe some people hate me personally. Maybe it's just the Chinese that are really bad drivers. Du Fu. Can I change my name and change my flag and do a FU to everybody else too? Except my name would be Goo Fu. Too bad these cars don't have bumpers though. I like putting on bumper stickers. Did I ever show you the rear of my Lexus, the Castrol Lexus that I made, that everybody likes and downloads? What? Oh, first time it wouldn't let me join. Clicked it again and it worked. Well, on the bumper of that Lexus, I wrote in big, bold, red letters, try yoga. Don't ask me why. It just popped out of nowhere. Okay, so we've already loaded that up and tweaked it and assigned it, so we're good. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so there's a couple of hypers in here. A grid of 22 cars. We have 4 Genesis here.
Justin Slim Friesen says. You can click high at the bottom to filter out.
Yep, did that.
Justin Slim Friesen says. I see you just did it. LOL.
Yep, as you were typing it up, I did it. Guilty as charged. Okay, well, actually, 7 minutes. I got time to set up a smoke screen. As I'm remembering.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Stupid chat lag.
It ain't as bad as it used to be. It used to take a minute and a half before I discovered the latency options. Ricky's my big baby boy. He's a good boy, but no, you're not going out right away. Daddy's got a race, and after the race, okay? That guy just does not let go. I love him. I kind of wish that he wouldn't annoy me so much. On the other hand, I don't feel like I'm living alone.
Justin Slim Friesen says. True. But it's about 15-second right now. There's been a couple lags and I haven't moved the play speed up to catch up yet.
Yeah, 15 seconds is actually good. It's supposed to be around 10 seconds, but since I am broadcasting in both formats, horizontal and vertical, there's a little bit more delay in the horizontal. But I think I'm gonna go back the old way of doing things.
Justin Slim Friesen says. It will be 10 once I get caught back up.
Okay, if you say so. It's still very different for me because I'm only doing one broadcast and it's taking the center portion of my horizontal to do it vertically, which just simplifies things for me when I want to go live. But I like the old way of that I used to do things and do just 2 live streams, one in the horizontal, one on the vertical, and that way I can arrange the vertical every which way that I want. And then I get about 10 seconds on each.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Why don't you use ultra low latency?
I've tried it in the past and it's the opposite. It becomes 3 minutes, sometimes more. So I kind of Googled to see what was happening, and it's very 50-50%. I guess if you live in Texas near the servers, it works great. But for half the people, it just went bonkers, and sometimes it will lag up so much.
Justin Slim Friesen says, when I used to use it, it was about 2 seconds.
In some cases, it will even crash the stream. Rick? No. 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 I love you, but no. We're not going out yet. It's time to come in. You should see that. You should see him when I tell him that outside. Time to come in. He's like, no.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I just got lucky, I guess.
I guess I tried it a couple of times when I discovered it, and everybody was complaining about it. It was out of whack. It made just everything hyper worse. So 10 seconds ain't too bad. 10, 15 seconds. Compared to a minute, minute and a half. Especially back in the days, like I said, I was playing other games. Which I might do tomorrow. Tomorrow I might not race. I might just play some Wuthering Waves and spend 4 hours catching up on a story. Do one story because the stories last about 4 hours. And I'm guessing in the past year that I haven't done any. There should be at least 4 stories to catch up to. So tomorrow I might do one just to change stuff around. Okay. If I remember correctly, it's 20 laps.
Justin Slim Friesen says, cool. Have fun with that.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I think it's 20 laps a race. Or 19.4. So let's say 20, and I put 21 to be safe. And I think the last time I raced here was with the Peugeot, but I'm not sure. Or maybe not. Maybe I went with the Genesis, because the race before that I went with the Peugeot and lost it in the Eau Rouge.
Justin Slim Friesen says, go to the standing tab. I'm curious about the lap times.
2 minutes 4. So they're fast. Not as fast as Larson, because he can do 196, I think. I think qualifying he did at 198, and during the race he did at 196.
Justin Slim Friesen says, what is P1 in GT3?
221, 700.
Justin Slim Friesen says, alright. Not bad.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Okay, wish me luck. Yep, see I put 21 laps, so I'm good.
Justin Slim Friesen says, GLHF.
Yeah, look at all those cars in my mirror. It always scares me. All those GT3s at the first corner here.
Formation lap has started.
Justin Slim Friesen says, remember you'll use more fuel with a depleted battery. Justin Slim Friesen says, don't know how accurate the will be right now.
Yeah, I think usually we go 19 laps and I'm good.
Green flag, green flag.
Dang, these guys are fast though.
Climb to 10.65.
Dang it. Yeah, I should have probably spent the last hour practicing the Genesis instead. Not feeling confident behind the wheel here.
That time was a 2:13.97.
Kind of scared of having that guy behind me though, honestly.
Lap 2, 10.89. 6.
Three and four are pretty close. Hopefully they'll get into a fight and take each other out. At the same time, I hope everybody has a safe and fun race. Ah, the contradictions. Oh, am I catching up to the GTs already? Yeah, that's my main worry.
That time was a 2:09.80.
Thank you. Well, 3 and 4 have gotten some,
4-2.
something happened there, because they're 10 seconds apart now. Ooh, this will be a little bit more tricky. 3 cars.
Lap 2, 10.67.
Dang it. Well, that just cost me a lot. And I don't know if I should do this or not. What? Really? I know you're fighting, dude. Stay away from the Porsches, you said.
time to 14.87.
Well, this guy's been in a high number of accidents. Kind of afraid here. And so is this guy. Because something must have happened to the cars in front if they're dropping like flies when they started passing traffic. Let's just give them a lot of breathing room, just in case.
That time was a 2:11.33.
Oh, I remember that Mustang in my rearview mirror when we started the race.
Lap 2:10.51.
Well, a good 10 seconds are splitting all of the three first there, so they've got each other some good cushions. Ooh. Maybe pushing my tires a bit too much.
Lap 2, 11.47.
It's infuriating that you can easily lose a second at that first corner. Ugh. Starting to struggle with the tires.
That time was a 2:10.37.
I don't think I need to pit. I think my engineer fell asleep. I have more fuel than the guy in front, so if I'm close to... If I put just enough fuel, 5 minutes to go, that's 2 laps. So with his With their 20%, they're good.
Day 2, 10.69.
Dang it. Three minutes. 2 minutes.
Justin Slim Friesen says. No. Just finished making and eating supper.
Oh, okay. They're about to catch up to me, though. They did 202s, so they're about to catch up to me. 4 seconds behind. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't be lapped this race, but oh well, it is what it is. Hey, if I push him off the track, does that mean I get a podium? Although knowing me, it'll backfire and send me into the wall, lose a wing, not being able to finish my race. Let's just think positively. Oh, he's 1.3 seconds behind me now. Blue flag. Well, hopefully he can pass me here at the braking zone, if not in the straight. I was lapped. Dog nabbit.
10.49.
Oh, car coming out. Who's this car coming out? That scared the bejesus out of me. Oh, we're gonna have another lap. Okay. And he's gonna cross it before the minute's over, obviously. Oh, we're gonna have GT3s to pass again.
9.57.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Yes, sir.
Well, I got 28 seconds cushion, so I can take my time to pass them. Dang, he's coming in like a bullet. Yeah, I'm more patient. Much more patient. Ooh. These hypercar drivers just bully their way through. Well, at least I wasn't lapped by all three of them. Woohoo!
Justin Slim Friesen says, GG, so P4 is your new number, I guess. LOL.
True that, I finished 4th yesterday, just off the podium. But see, I'm still out of pace. I'm doing 209s as my fastest lap. They did 203. So I'm 6 seconds off. Not 5, 6. So I don't know exactly where I can shave another second, but I guess it'll come to me eventually. But hey, I had a good ranked race. I haven't had one of these in a long time. Feel free to report Hayes intentional crashing. Who's Hayes?
Justin Slim Friesen says, well, how about that?
Louis Reyes. Really? Daly came in after me, okay. And Warm, where's Warm? Oh, GT3. I did not take anybody out in Eau Rouge, so that wasn't me. But since I have the most livery, they're all gonna pick on me. Yeah, the GT3s were really nice, I found. Okay, it's all over. Let's see the results. Did I lose ranking again because I didn't qualify? You were unable to join the server. Please try again later. Why am I not able to join the server? I gained driver rank. Oh man. Funnies.
Justin Slim Friesen says, nice.
Yeah, qualifying really brings me down. But I can't run on cold tires. And even then, you know, I'm 6 seconds off pace with them. So it's not like I would qualify higher other than qualify higher than the guys that don't qualify, I guess. Yep, I'm surprised. I was expecting a weekend warrior full brawl all over the place. And I had myself a nice clean race from start to finish. Climbed up the ladder, and I'm happy with that. Yeah. Now, time for me to go and treat my kitties. I was not expecting this.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Download and install the replay thing. It's tiny, should only take a moment.
Well, actually, I think I'll do that tomorrow's. Man, having a good race only incites me to keep on racing. So I didn't think that there'd be any races tonight. I didn't know how
Friesen says. All right. I'll see you later.
I didn't know how I would feel. I kind of felt bummed down. Figured I'd play something else tomorrow. And all it takes is a good race, and I want to race some more. So, okay. A big thank you, Justin. I'll check those out. And good night. A big thank you.